Hey guys, Nick Drossos. I'm here with Dr. Giannou, world-renowned health and wellness expert, also a very close friend of mine. I've been, we've been working together for the last 15 years. I trained him in self-defense almost 20 years ago, and we kind of grew together in terms of self-defense as well as him being a life coach. Probably one of the most common questions we get is, Nick, how do I overcome fear? What do I do? I freeze, I panic, I get scared. So I brought Dr. Giannou here to explain to you and teach you the secret is to manage fear. So George, I'll let you take it from here.
Okay. First, thanks, Nick, for the introduction. To eliminate your fear, forget about it. Okay. The only way you can actually stop or reduce your fear very much is to desensitize yourself. Meaning you have to put yourself in that situation over and over and over and over. Now, Nick, through his life experience as a bouncer, as a doorman, was put in that situation over and over and over. But it goes completely against what we're trying to teach you now. We don't want you to get in these situations. So the whole desensitization thing, let's put that aside for now. Because we want you to avoid getting into fights. And if you do get into a fight, it's to get out of it as soon as you can. So, because what am I supposed to do with my fear then? Like, I hate being afraid. I'm afraid of being afraid. I freeze. Like, we get all these comments, and there's three basic elements that I want us to look at. And I call it the 3 A's. This is something that I learned from one of my mentors, Dr. Donald Epstein. And A number 1, okay, is awareness. What I mean by awareness is when fear actually hits you, when it overcomes you, it's important that you see and feel the signs when it's happening. When you get scared, what happens? Does your body get tense? Does your neck get tense? Do you stop breathing? Do you feel your chest contracting? Does it make it easier for you to move, or does it make it more difficult for you to move? What happens in your head? You need to learn to observe these things as they happen. Okay? Because without awareness, this is one of my basic principles, without the awareness of what's happening in the moment, I don't care what you learn, I don't care how you learn it, I don't care how many books you've read, it doesn't make any difference. So step 1, learn to know what happens inside my body when fear comes up. The second step, the second A, is where most of you get blocked, especially the men, the alpha males. When we get into that male fighting energy, okay, it's acknowledgement. Okay? The worst thing that happens is when fear shows up, you immediately give it some kind of meaning. Oh my God, I'm a coward, I'm such an idiot, I'm a loser. So all that guilt, all that shame that accompanies the fear is actually what gets you in trouble. Because trust me, if you're busy beating yourself up because you're afraid, the other person's also busy beating you up. Okay, that's automatic. So be okay, say, you know what, yeah, I was scared. Okay? Yes, I'm scared. And as you see yourself getting scared, say, you know what, I'm allowed. Like, I don't have to like it, but so let go of that. Like, catch yourself again in that judgment, in that like, oh, like, why is this happening again? And just learn to say, okay, I'm fine. And the next level of that is when you're able to get it to a point where acceptance. Why do I say acceptance is vitally important? Because fear will always be there. I want you to be able to accept the fact that you're going to be afraid, accept the fact that you should be afraid, and eventually get to a point where your fear becomes your friend. Yeah. Because your fear is what's going to guide you and, stop you and protect you from a lot of things that if fear wasn't there, you'd probably be doing a lot of stupid things.
See, I could tell you guys exactly what Dr. George is talking about. I actually experienced and went through all of these phases And through working in the clubs and being put in it, there was a part where I did get desensitized, I did get comfortable, and when I would go through this, it would be a lot shorter period. It wouldn't make me freeze. I would say to myself, I'm afraid, it's normal. The guys tell me he might come back and shoot me, or he's going to his car and he's looking like he's getting a gun. It's totally normal. My survival, as well as my fear, was there to tell me, Nick, you gotta do what you gotta do. And the more I persisted and fought about being scared, the more I got in my head, and I lost also awareness of what was happening in the moment against my opponent. And let me tell you, they're gonna sense that. As soon as you get in your head and you start questioning and doubting yourself, your attacker will sense that, and he will not hesitate to take the opportunity to like jump on it.
Totally.
So
Absolutely.
I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Now, if you want to see more of myself and Dr. Giorgiano, we created a brand new self-defense program, the Self-Defense Academy. We have the Essentials and the Mastery program. The Essentials is, everything that you need to keep you safe, all the self-defense, as well as, understanding fear, psychology, and mindset. In the Self-Defense Academy Mastery program, we have weekly uploads in the membership side where we have the self-defense tip, strength training and fitness tip, as well as Dr. Giorgiano teaching you what you need to do to rewire and be strong over here.
What's unique about this program that no one else offers is it combines both of our strengths. You'll find other online programs that talk about self-defense, never in a way the way Nick does, but there are other ones. But programs that specifically combine the whole mind-body aspect, where I can take my almost 20 years of experience as a chiropractor, as a life coach, in order to incorporate these things together, that creates tremendous power and value.
And I believe that the combination of the two are 100% must. If you're missing one of them, you're missing that piece of the puzzle. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Now, if you want to be part of this program and get to train both with myself and Dr. Giorgiano, all you got to do is click the link in the description box, and we will see you on the other side. Thank you guys for watching. Stay safe and stand strong.